This is the city's brand new mobile command vehicle. We've had it about 3 weeks. It's been under construction since about June of last summer from Nomad Global Communications Solutions in Montana. Brand new vehicle. It replaced a C30 step van, a 1980 modeled box truck, catering type truck that we've used for many years. This is a vehicle that we will use for our scene commanders for the police and fire department to manage larger scale events. We'll also use it in conjunction with the police department's emergency response team, particularly their hostage negotiators. Have a place to work inside where it's quiet and controlled for them. We'll also use it for larger planned events of the city, such as the Independence Day celebrations at Buck Thomas Park and some of our other city activities. So we're in the front area of the vehicle right now. Starting over here, this is our operations area where our police and fire commanders would do their work, talking to the units they have on whatever scene they might be. Again, full computer network on both sides, radios for each of them. We have whiteboards on each side, plus our cabinetry is also whiteboard, and we also have some that we can put up here using Velcro. Okay. The other side is our communications area. A 911 dispatcher would typically work out of the left-hand station. As you can see, we have additional radios beyond what our scene commanders have. That's again for our communications person. We also have a spot for a communications unit leader, which is a position within incident command, where this might be where we are talking to people at the State Emergency Management Office, the Highway Patrol, Homeland Security, or some of our partners or neighbors. We have not only public safety radios here, but we also have amateur radio. We have an airband radio. Again, this is back on our city system. We have an encoder for our outdoor warning sirens, so we can set the tornado sirens off from in here if we choose. And then we have a bridge unit that will connect several of these radios together, so if we need to do some patching in the communications world, we can do that as well. You can see on the left, and at the moment we have there's 3 cameras on the vehicle, 2 of them on a 40-foot mast in the rear and 1 on the front of the vehicle. We can move these around through our computer system, zoom in, zoom out, pan, tilt, and zoom. The other one at the moment, we have our smart board that's in the back of the vehicle displayed up here as well. We can also put these same displays on the exterior workstation. The center part of the vehicle is kind of the utility piece of it. Again, some of our lighting controls are here. We have places for paper maps. We're not completely dependent upon technology. The front area, the center section, and the rear all have independent heat and air. So we get thermostats so we can control what's going on in the middle part of this. I might add that we can segregate the front section from the rest of the vehicle, which allows them some privacy and or quiet, depending on the need of the day. We also have a door in the back doing the same thing for the rear section. Our communications and technology cabinet. Starting at the top, we have a full computer network with a computer server. We have, again, the wireless connectivity with 2 different carriers that provides our internet and Wi-Fi around the vehicle. We have DirecTV. This is a system that helps control some of the vehicle systems, such as the leveling legs and the slide outs. This is the wireless public address system for the outside of the vehicle. Our camera systems, again the computer server, and then this is all radio communications equipment. On the other side, we have a little bit of a galley. We do have a microwave. Of course, the most important part of any emergency is our coffee pot. We do have a small refrigerator, and we have a sink with about 5 gallons of water in it, also if we need to make additional coffee or need to wash our hands, something of that nature. We do have a full first aid kit and AED on here. On my left is the controls for the vehicle. We have both our DC power on this panel with breakers. We can run it either off of a generator, which is in the back of the vehicle, or off of shore power. This slide out extension equipment and the leveling legs. This is controls for the generator. And then our AC power breakers are down here. And in the rear we have really one operating area for a large emergency event. This is probably where the commanders would actually work with their operations people up front. Again, computer network, 4 different stations back here. We do have a couple of radios in the rear part of the vehicle for them to use. This would also be where the hostage negotiation team for the emergency responders, emergency response team would be back here, segregated where they can work, do their work. We have a large map printer, which actually is not installed yet. We'll install that here in a couple of weeks, so we can print our own maps for use out on scene, or large posters if we need. We do have a couple of folding tables behind me that can be set up anywhere in the vehicle or outside should we need. Again, the smart board is similar to the smart board we have in our emergency operations center. We did that intentionally so that someone who's familiar with operating it also knows how to operate this one. This can be displayed not only here but also up front and out in the exterior workstation. When I started with the city, we didn't have any vehicle at all to use for larger events, to get us out of the rain, to get us out of the hot, out of the freezing temperatures. There was many a time that we would be controlling an event with a map spread out on the trunk of a car and a lantern with its head turned upside down for illumination at night. If it was raining, we got wet, which makes it very difficult to deal with maps and information and so on. Earlier we had this replaced a step van. It was very small, had room for about 2 people to work in it. It had some communications. It was very useful. We had purchased it as a surplus vehicle, and we operated it for, gosh, more than 20 years, and it was old then. We've now replaced it with a vehicle that obviously will keep us dry, it will keep us warm in the winter, cold in the summer, or cooler in the summer. Allows us lots of places to work, several different workstations. The capabilities of it are just fantastic. We hope it gets a lot of use for planned events and parades, and not a lot of emergency stuff other than maybe helping our neighbors.